Okay, this tutorial hopes to get your cutting board ready for Inkscape, a program that we're going to use to add images or text to our cutting board so that we can laser them. And the goal is to create a PDF or a portable document format file using our model that's in front of us. And it's a pretty simple task. All we have to do is be in our IAM file down here, assembly file, and we're going to try to create a drawing, and from that drawing we're going to create the PDF. So first step, we're going to head up here to File, click on that, and then hover over New for a second, and when that happens a little flyout box appears and we're going to create a new drawing this time. Okay, and as soon as you do that, this pops up, a piece of paper, where it's supposed to look like a piece of paper. And the first thing we're going to do is head up in the upper left corner here and click on something called Base View. Click that, and then move your mouse into the middle of the screen here, and you can see something has appeared. And this is supposed to look like the edge of our cutting board. And if I click and hold my mouse button, my normal left-hand mouse button, I can move it around, put it in the middle. Now, there's a cube here, it's called a view cube, and it shows that I'm looking at the front of my cutting board. It might look different on yours depending on how you drew your cutting board, but we don't want to look at this edge view, we want to look at the top view. So on mine I do this by clicking this arrow, it rotates around, and I can see what I want to see, which is a bird's eye view. You'll just move yours around until you see this view. Now, we want our cutting board scale not to be scaled. We actually want it to be 1 to 1. So 1 unit in real life will be 1 unit on the drawing. So we'll click 1 to 1. And now what we're going to do is just push OK. When you do that, voila, a cutting board. So next step will be to get rid of this border, because for our purposes we don't need it. So what we're going to do is head over here to the model tree, and it says default border up here. And you're going to right click on that, and then you're going to hit delete. And then here it says ANZ large. That is the title block that's remaining down there in the bottom right corner of the drawing. And if we right click on that, we hit delete. There we go. So this is actually what we need to get into Inkscape. We're going to use it to place our image and organize our text or whatever. So this is actually what we need to have appear in Inkscape, but Inkscape needs to import it, and the file that it can import that works well for us is that PDF file. So all you have to do now is head up into the upper left corner again and click File and export to PDF. Now the trick here will be to give it a name and save it in a location where you can find it. So hopefully you've got a project folder going and you'll save it in there as a unique name. So I could save this as, I don't know, cut board to and Inkscape. There we go. I have a lot of them because I've, done a few tutorials and a few examples. So here we go, cut board to Inkscape, and we'll hit save. And that's it. In the next tutorial, we'll show you how to bring that into Inkscape and then how to manipulate it and all the wonders that are Inkscape. That's all for now.